So I just got to see Edward Berger's Conclave, and I gotta say, this is a really fascinating watch. I really enjoyed the movie and thought it was really interesting and excellent in the way that they made voting for a new pope feel like a mystery thriller in the vein of like the Agatha Christie Poirot stories, or like even Knives Out. That's a bit of a stretch, those comparisons. It is still very much a strictly like voting for the new pope story. It's a drama with many thriller mystery elements blended in. There are some really interesting twists and turns in this movie, as Ralph Fiennes' character, who is essentially the Poirot of the story, tries to get to the bottom of various conspiracies and scandals that start coming to light during the voting process. I thought it was really interesting. It was a fascinating watch with many compelling messages and challenging ideas presented throughout. I thought it was a great movie that's immaculately crafted with a lot to chew on and think about as an audience member. It's really good storytelling. And I gotta say, Ralph Fiennes' performance was excellent. I loved him in this movie. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. And these kind of things maybe aren't normally my thing. Like, I typically don't know too much about the Vatican, the Pope, the voting process for a new Pope. I don't know anything about that, but I thought it was really fascinating. And a lot of it, truthfully, I found to be interestingly mirrored towards just the voting or electoral process politics. What we're looking at in the US right now with the US presidential election. There was a lot of stuff that kind of could be looked at various different angles. And there's a couple lines that really stuck out to me. One about, when did we get to the point of voting for the least worst person? And that line just kind of hovers in the air as you look at different political races around the world, where we're not voting for the best candidates anymore. It's, okay, who's going to do the least amount of damage? Who do we hate the least? And I thought it was really interesting, the overall messages of just who are the best people to be in positions of power, and why do those people not want those positions of power? It's a very interesting movie to examine and think about on many different levels. And I know a lot of me is going in a political direction there, but you can watch it just as a movie and perfectly enjoy it. Like, it's not one you're going to come out and feel like it's been hammering home a message in your head. It is a very strong drama thriller. I thought it was really good. Ralph Fiennes was great. Stanley Tucci, I actually really liked him here. John Lithgow was good. But I loved the direction. It was a very handsomely made film. So I had a great time with it. I think it was a fascinating watch, and I gotta highly recommend it. I really like this movie. Go see Conclave if you get a chance. It's excellent.